Welcome to this video on marine environment protection, where we explore the critical efforts being made globally to safeguard our oceans and marine ecosystems. Our seas are facing an unprecedented array of challenges, ranging from plastic pollution and oil spills to chemical runoffs and climate change. Induced threats such as ocean acidification. Protecting the marine environment is not just a matter of preserving biodiversity, but ensuring the sustainability of resources that over 3 billion people depend on for their livelihoods. Our oceans cover over 70% of the Earth's surface and play an essential role in sustaining life on our planet. The marine environment is home to an incredible diversity of species, from tiny plankton to the largest mammals, and it provides essential services such as food, oxygen, and climate regulation. The oceans absorb carbon dioxide, regulate temperatures, and serve as a critical source of livelihoods for millions of people. Beyond this, they facilitate global trade and are at the heart of many cultures and communities around the world. However, the marine environment is under immense pressure. Human activities like overfishing, pollution, and coastal development are causing significant damage to marine ecosystems. Coral reefs are dying, fish populations are dwindling, and pollution from land, including plastic waste and chemicals, continues to devastate marine life. Oil spills and harmful emissions from ships also pose serious threats. The cumulative impact of these actions not only affects biodiversity, but also endangers the health of the planet as a whole, amplifying the effects of climate change and environmental degradation. In response to these challenges, global efforts have been ramped up to protect the marine environment, and one of the key organizations leading this charge is the United Nations Environment Program, UNEP. Established in 1972, UNEP is at the forefront of global environmental governance. Its mandate includes promoting sustainable development and working to protect ecosystems, including the marine environment. The United Nations Environment Program recognizes that protecting our oceans is not just a local issue, but a global one that requires international cooperation. Through initiatives like the Regional Seas Program, UNEP coordinates efforts between countries that share common marine and coastal areas to reduce pollution, conserve biodiversity, and manage resources sustainably. Another critical UNEP initiative is the Global Program of Action for the Protection of the Marine Environment from Land-Based Activities, GPA. This program addresses one of the most pressing sources of marine pollution, runoff from agricultural, urban, and industrial sources. The United Nations Environment Program helps countries implement policies to control this pollution, ensuring cleaner waters and healthier ecosystems. By working alongside international conventions like the MARPOL Convention and engaging governments, industries, and local communities, UNEP fosters a unified approach to marine protection. Their efforts involve scientific research, policymaking, and on-the-ground action to reduce pollution, protect habitats, and promote sustainable marine practices. Together, UNEP and its partners are laying the foundation for a more sustainable and resilient marine environment. In this video, we will explore how UNEP's programs work, the successes achieved, and the ongoing efforts needed to safeguard our oceans for future generations. The United Nations Environment Program, UNEP, plays a pivotal role in global environmental protection, including the conservation and sustainable management of the marine environment. UNEP's primary functions include 1. Global environmental leadership. UNEP provides leadership on environmental issues, promoting sustainable development and environmental policies across the globe. It encourages governments, organizations, and industries to adopt practices that protect the environment, including marine ecosystems. 2. Coordination of international action. UNEP facilitates international cooperation by coordinating programs like the Regional Seas Program. This initiative unites countries sharing common coastlines to work together on reducing marine pollution, conserving marine biodiversity, and sustainably managing marine and coastal resources. 3. Combating marine pollution. Through initiatives like the Global Program of Action for the Protection of the Marine Environment from Land-Based Activities, GPA, UNEP addresses one of the major sources of marine pollution, runoff from land. It helps countries reduce pollutants entering the oceans from agriculture, industry, and urban areas, which can harm marine ecosystems. 4. Scientific research and policy development. UNEP conducts research and provides scientific assessments that inform global environmental policies. This evidence-based approach helps shape effective marine protection strategies, from reducing ocean acidification to controlling plastic pollution. 5. Support for international conventions. UNEP collaborates with global conventions such as MARPOL, the Convention on Biological Diversity, and the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC. Its role is to support these conventions in their implementation, ensuring that international regulations on pollution and conservation are enforced effectively. 6. Promoting sustainable practices. UNEP advocates for sustainable maritime and land use practices to ensure the long-term health of marine ecosystems. This includes encouraging industries and governments to adopt policies that minimize environmental impacts, such as reducing emissions, improving waste management, and protecting marine biodiversity. In essence, UNEP acts as a driving force in international efforts to protect the marine environment through leadership, research, policy coordination, and advocacy for sustainable environmental practices. From the reduction of harmful emissions under MARPOL Annex 6 to the prevention of oil pollution under MARPOL Annex 1, international regulations complement the efforts of UNEP. Together, they represent a comprehensive approach to marine protection, targeting both the root causes of pollution and its long-term effects. As we've seen, the health of our marine environment is vital not only for the planet, but also for the well-being of humanity. Through the efforts of the United Nations Environment Program, UNEP, and its key initiatives, we are working to reverse the damage caused by human activities and ensure a sustainable future for our oceans. But this mission is not one that UNEP can achieve alone. It requires collaboration from governments to industries to individuals like you and me. By making more conscious choices and supporting global conservation efforts, we can all contribute to a cleaner, safer, and more resilient marine environment. Together, we have the power to protect our oceans for generations to come.